Hey y'all, today I'm going to try to make some lasagna. I've made lasagna plenty in my lifetime, but it's been a while, I'll be honest with you. I don't know why, I really like it. It's just, just been busy. Just been Scotty DTV, just working hard to try to make that thing happen. So I don't slow down to take and make a meal that it's not that hard, but it just in your mind, I think it perceives that it's that hard. So I'm a little rusty, bear with me, but I think we can come up with something that's edible in the end. What I'm going to use today is I got some Italian sausage, I got some hamburger. I guess that's about a pound of each. I got some peppers, red, yellow, green, and onion left over from something I made yesterday, so I'm going to throw those in there. I got some oven ready lasagna, so we don't have to pre-boil it. I went looking for it, and I haven't boiled my lasagna noodles in forever. I've always put them in the pan raw and cooked it that way, but the new boxes, I guess, it doesn't show that you can do it that way, and I wasn't sure if you could, but these are made to do that way. No boiling required. I like that. Boiling those noodles is a pain. So anyways, that's what I'm using. I got some Classico sauce. I'm probably going to kick that up a little bit. I'm going to put those the red golden tomatoes, they're Rotel tomatoes, in with the sauce. And I got some Parmesan Romano cheese. I got some 5-cheese Italian. I got some pepperoni. It's left over, it's getting old, so I'm going to throw it on top. And I got some ricotta cheese. So, anyways, this is basically an assembly video and a couple of mixtures we come up with. But, anyways, let me get the sausage, the hamburger, and the peppers fried up. And then I'll show you how I mix up my cheese. Once we do that, it's just putting it together and eating it. So, anyways, give me a minute to get things ready. Now, I use store-bought sauce, and in this case, one of my favorites is this Classico, the traditional sweet basil. But I do a little doctoring on my own once I get home. Even if I'm making it for spaghetti or for, for whatever I'm using, I always like to doctor it up a little bit. In this case, I'm using about a jar and 3/4. And I'm going to add... I'm going to add these tomatoes to it. They ain't paying me, so we'll get it halfway right. There you go. And you can use the Rotel. I went with these because they had the basil, the garlic, and oregano already in them. You could put another one in there. With lasagna, I don't want to get it to be too thick, but if I was going to use this for spaghetti, I'd probably put another can of those tomatoes in there. Just simple. And I like a little sweeter sauce, and I've played with that a lot too. And sugar makes it candy sweet. What seems to give it the right sweetness for me, some good old-fashioned honey. And again, this is all it takes. You don't have to do this. You can just go with some canned stuff and roll on from there, And I always like to kick up the onion and the garlic a little bit in it. Not terribly a lot, but just a little. Just a little so I can call it my own. I hate this garlic. One day you're going to see me cooking with a new garlic. And then we've got fresh garlic too. I didn't have it on the list when I showed you in the beginning, but I chopped up some fresh garlic too that we're going to mix in with the cheese. But anyways, so all you're going to do with this is just let it simmer for about 15 or 20 minutes. Bring it up to temperature. You want that honey to dissolve into that, and the powders to get dissolved too. So just give it about 15-20 minutes. If you decide to do this, like I said, you don't have to do this. So anyways, let me get the cheese mixture ready. We'll mix that up and take a look at it. Got the ricotta cheese. This is a 2-pound container. We're going to use about half of that. About 16 ounces. A little more. There you go. Eyeballing it. And like I said, a bulb of garlic I ground up. I'm going to put that in there. This surely would be some garlicky cheese if you were going to eat it. But it's going to be in the recipe. You don't have to put that much garlic in. You don't have to put any garlic in it. This is just how I like to do it. Because lasagna should be... give you a little creative license. You can make it you know, you can make it with mushrooms, you can make it with all kinds of stuff, you know. But, so there you go, you got that. And then I've got the, and you can go with a fresher batter. This is just, I have it, I use it. So, what is that, maybe a half a cup of that? Mix that in there. Plenty of cheese. Cheesy cheese. And then, oops, there it is. Get away from it. Then I've got the 5 cheese Italian. Italian, I should say, not Italian, Italian. And we're going to put, this is 2 cups, so we're going to put about a cup of that in there. And that's the cheese filling. So you got the meat, that's hamburger, Italian sausage, and I put some peppers, onions, and fried all that up. I got that mixed up. Got the cheese, which is ricotta. I use some grated Parmesan, oregano, and we put some 5 cheese Italian, and that's where I put my garlic at. Also, what I'm going to do, like I said, I do have some onions and peppers in it, but I'm going to give it a quick dusting of onion powder. So, anyways, there you go. Let me get some things set up, get my 9x13 pan, or they're close to, and we'll get it assembled so we can get to eating. For those of you who've seen my caramel apple videos, I'm getting a feeling. Lasagna is not, like I said, it's just not hard to make, but it can be a little frustrating at times. So, we're going to put a cup of sauce down here in the bottom. And I'm just guessing on that. Smear it around, spread it around evenly. And then you put 3 of these noodles in here. And it's going to, it says it's going to expand, fill the plate, so all we can do is trust at this point. And then put a little bit more on these. Because it's the moisture from the sauce, I'm guessing that makes the noodles inflate. And then some cheese. I'm gonna put about half of that cheese. They say make 3 layers. This ain't gonna make 3 layers. So there's that. Then we're going to put some of the meat mixture on top of that. Well, we do have plenty of meat mixture here. So, alright. There's that. Let's put a little more sauce. Dribble it around. Here you go. A little more sauce on top of those. it's going to cook into one big good old gloopy mess. That's what it's going to do for me. And then the rest of that cheese. Oh yeah, make sure you spray that pan. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Get this thing going. It's looking good though, isn't it? If I must say so myself. I will cook it on a cookie sheet because I have a feeling it could boil over on me. There you go. Well, you know what? Woohoo! Everybody in the pool. There you go. Look at that, would you? Alright. Yeah, we're either going to have some good lasagna or we're going to have a mess in the oven. So let's put that on there. Put one more of these. And let's go ahead and sauce up the rest of it. Just enough. Actually, what I'm going to do, because it should have taken 2 full jars, I guess, and I had snuck some out of one, which has left me just a little bit short, but I made up for it with the tomatoes, I thought. Oh well, not everything goes as planned. So, there you go. Fingers crossed. Like I said, I've made lasagna lots of times. This just shows you that anybody can do it. I hear people say this or that, you're a chef, you're a cook. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm a hack is what I am. I'm a hungry guy. I'm hungry, and there's the kitchen, so, yeah. And then, we're just going to sprinkle this down. This is going to be solid cheese right here. Let me get it straightened out. I'll bring you back. There you go. That's looking good, right? All right, now we got the oven preheated 375. We're going to bake it for about 25 minutes. Once it's baked, we're going to cover it with foil. The other trick is to make sure you spray the business side of your foil with some kind of non-stick, so all that cheese and stuff doesn't stick to your foil when you take it off. So we're going to cook it at 375 for 25 minutes. Then we're going to remove the foil, and we're going to bake it for another 5-10 minutes. We want to brown the cheese and then pull it out, let it stand. See, the other mistake I see a lot of people make with lasagna, you got to let it cool, man. You can't go in there and get it when, you know, you see it on TV all gooey. Yeah, your stuff will end up in a big blob. But if you'll let it cool, it should come out of there and be like a piece of cake. I've got myself in a box now. Let's see if mine turns out like that. But anyways, going to cook it up. And when I come back, we'll have her coming out of the oven. There you go. I just wanted to show you as soon as I pull it out of the oven. That looks good. In my opinion, my humble opinion, that looks good. So anyways, I'm going to let it cool, and here in a little while I'll cut us a piece, give it a try, let you know, bring it back. That looks good. Not because I made it, but because it looks good. Let me turn it around so I get me a little cut of it. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, those noodles worked out good too. Yeah, like I said, I haven't baked in forever. You know, I couldn't find it on the box, made me a little nervous, but those noodles I showed you there, those worked good. That stuff's good stuff there. And it freezes well. That's why I wanted to make it, because of being on having so much going on. It's nice to be able to pull a meal like that out of the freezer, you know, warm it up when you get in the house. You got good lasagna, a couple pieces of cheese bread, got some fresh squeezed lemonade going with it. I gotta go. It looks good, it smells good. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. Hope y'all enjoyed it. See ya.